Okay, we're back again. Exciting. Game 2, hopefully with new improved audio. So, the future is now. Game audio is back. So, just a couple thoughts from last game before we get into this game. The more I think about it, the more they're up 12-1 in kills. I really think platform needed to press harder there at certain times. I think they really should have tested Mallow oats, gone for keeps, getting free straight objectives up 2 levels pretty much the entire game, including an 18-20 advantage, and you don't have a keep yet, shows a lack of aggression, I think. But there's always game 2, maybe game 3, and there's always that chance of redemption. But I have seen platform lose a lot of games late that they were close throughout or winning throughout. So that's definitely a concern for them. Somehow I've opened the wrong file again. So let me quickly close that. So what does the implications for this series mean? I believe currently platform is ahead. Mallow has a lot more games in hand regardless. And yeah, just bringing up the standings now. Okay, so we have platform currently in 9th place, only 5 games played, whereas Mallow Oats is up in 6th. Well, they wouldn't have been before this game. They would have been 10th after this game with 6 games played. So yeah, not much room for error for Mallow Oats anymore with 7 of their games played. So they really need to pick it up. Probably, if you're watching the video, probably just going to be a technical mess from here on out. So if you want to skip to wherever the gameplay starts, you're welcome to. As Canadian corner is amateur hour this week. This happens when you don't cast very often. Alright, my small brain was able to figure it out as we load into our game 2 here on Dragonshire, picked by Mallow Oats, so I would be a little afraid here if I was platform. This map's very malleable to different strategies. As we get into the game here, let me switch over to in-game. On the side of Mallow platform, down the game, we have Ektar again on his Anduin, Wipeout on the Dihakis, Noble on the Stitches, Ace on the Jim Raynor, and Goku on the Li Ming. That is platform. On the side of Mallow Oats, we have Saint Terminator on the Vexar, Dukaduk on the Inigrak, Crafty Devil on the Junkrat, Solskito on the Brightwing, and Pie Maker is hiding from me, but I'm going to guess he's on that Vala again. We have a nice 5v5 brawl mid here. Let me analyze these teams real quick. So on the side of platform, you have the classic Dahakis, who's quite good right now and has that global presence to go all the way from top to all the way bottom and create an outnumbered fight, possibly a few ganks, and that can lead to an objective. We also have Sonoble on his Stitches, which is going to be able to get, hopefully, some nice long hooks into picks. But I don't know if it's the best follow-up in Li Ming and Raynor. We will see. We will see if it's Calamity or not. Calamity would probably be the best follow-up, or the easiest to execute follow-up, I should say. Is Crafty Devil looking a bit greedy over here at his bottom tower and gets picked. But in return, I missed it. We have a pick top. I'm going to give advantage for Mallow Oats on this one because the solo laner is much more important in terms of getting XP, but of course we have that global value of the hackies undoing the mistake and teleporting right back in. On the side of Mallow Oats, we have a aggressive pick tank in a Nubarak. We have the carry baller on W build again, liking that W build. We have the global Brightwing save in Soskito's playing the global Brightwing, able to save solo laners from inevitable death as the Misha does fall. Crafty Devil on the Junkrat is very key for this bottom point, as we see a turret is already set up here. And his annoying AoE damage just is able to really zone people out and create really frustrating situations on the point here. So you see Junkrat a lot on this map. It seems to be a bit of a 1-3-1 forming, with Junkrat able to hold bottom, or at least be annoying bottom, and Rexxar able to hold top, as we see Ace coming in for a bit of a gank here onto the Rexxar, as he finds himself on the wrong side. Oh no, sorry, I got my sides mixed up here. On the right side of this engage. Or the left, depending on how you want to phrase it. I'm not seeing a lot of purpose right now from the side of Mallow Oats. I'd like to see a few more rotations. They do get this camp. Reyna are caught a little bit out here, as there's a nice dive, and Piemaker, well actually St. Terminator is able to get out the kill onto Jim Reyna. Reyna did not go Gambit quest though, so we see Exterminator, which is going to get that quick camp clear open for his side, as St. Terminator is trying to clear out this best he can, but of course Rexxar not the best camp clear solo lane in the game. As we see, Crafty Devil's just in his own world. No one really wants to challenge him, especially with these traps going to be always in this bush. And then the bomb, and then another trap. And then, yeah, you want to uninstall the game. At least I do when I'm facing a Junkrat in this situation. Camps equal. We have a Bruiser camp open, but we don't have any really great camp takers on the side of Mallow Oats. That's not really their MO. Their MO is to rotate and get ganks. As we see a bit of that onto Sonoble here, as he's being choked out a little bit. Crafty Devil, sorry, keep mixing up the Crafties. It joins the fight a little bit, as we see a kind of standard 4v4 opening up bottom here. Durkadurk taking a lot of damage, one of the squishier tanks in the game. But nice dive onto Sonoble, Ektar with the save, Goku with the aggressive dive in, and that's gonna get punished. Just seeing the temptation of Calamity Ming there playing a factor in that kill. The Haka currently has top, the bear dying somewhat often. Ooh, as we see Ace caught out a little bit, he's going to get down to about 20% health. He has tap. Let's reset that. As the Crafty Devil on the Annoyed train. Ace just ripping camps like Exterminator does. They're able to take bottom here, but it takes about 2 to get it from Junkrat. Side of Mallow's gonna take top in the meantime. The Haka mid is waddling back up top. Just used the dig, or the bush stalker, so to speak. So it's gonna be, well, that comes up. Oh, and we see a huge amount of damage coming out to Ace, but Ektar once again with the save, and his scissors out. Is it E for everyone? It is E for everyone. Zoom back out here. Haven't really looked at talents other than Exterminator. Calamity Ming, of course. We see the Globe quest on Hungry for More on Stitches, as we see a nice gank here onto St. Terminator, who is a bit aggressively pushed out. But is he gonna fall? He is. Last second. That was quite close. As Mallow Oats was not quick enough coming up, but they're gonna look for a bit of a rotation kill here. Does Goku know? Goku stays up. Goku's going down. Oh, Goku's going on the safe side of the bush. For now. As a dive comes out, but no connect. We see Reina ripping this camp. Predictable fashion. So Noble. Trying to clear wave, take bottom. As a fellow tank, my heart goes out to you, sir. This is annoying to watch. But you do cap it over. We see the bruiser camp being taken on the side of Mallow Oats. Rockshot's gonna want some help on this one. Because I'm not sure what Wipeout... Wipeout needs to make a decision about what he wants to do right now. He's gonna go back up. See 4-man bot. Reina going in for the bruiser camp. I didn't know this, but we actually have quite a bit of wall damage on both sides. Bottom, what's it look like top? Wall gone top for Mallow Oats. And more damage definitely onto mid here as well. As the bottom bruiser goes out unsniffed, and we'll see if platform can get some value here with this bruiser camp. Oh, a nice hook, but of course the immediate dash onto the cocoon going out. They get a tower. That's because Reina went mid for the soak. And that's about it. That's all they're going to get from this engage. Whereas the bruiser camp top is doing quite a bit of work. We'll see if they're able to get well here. That will be quite big for winning the solo lane. As Reina comes up to alleviate pressure. Five to 2 in kills. You see Riptide coming out into this 2v3. Goku going for a bit of a flank. Reina's come down mid by now. But is he going to get caught out? Did this team tell him? It's a Q, then the E, then the poly, and that's going to be a kill. That's rough for the side of platform. Oh. We had a bit of a pause there. Rexa disconnected. But no harm, no foul. As we see, yep, objective is capped over for the side of Mallow Oats. That's basically the direct value from the Reina kill. As they're looking to push down bottom here. Bottom considered the optimal lane to end on because it has 2 siege camps and a bruiser camp. And mid is very tough to end through on this map because you're sandwiched between the 2 keeps and the stuns keep coming out in this middle area here from the core. Ooh, we have an eat onto the Anubrak with a follow-up light bomb, and then he goes poof. So we see a nasty stitches coming out from the Noble there. As Brightwing is in the protector, so of course she has the least siege damage on her team, but she also has 100% of the healing on her team. So unable to save people in situations where they're going to get stuck or picked. They're just going to back off with the Dragon Knight as Sonova gets punted over the way over the wall. He's going to try and waddle on out of there as the bear does fall. But we have a level and structure lead coming over for Mallow Oats. They're in the driver's seat of this game, so to speak. So let's see how they manage this 1-3-1 going forward, which they haven't really been playing like a 1-3-1, but their comp is designed to be 1-3-1, in my opinion. How they kind of leverage this advantage. There's a big fight with a dig on Dahaka, making this an outnumbered fight. As, oh, a huge trap as Ace tries to stand on the point. And that's a huge light bomb, but a huge Riptide is going to come out, and the fight is going to fully turn for the side of Mallow Oats. As Ektar is going to lose his scissors. No more scissors for Ektar. I didn't really talk about tens at all, so let me take this death timer while they try to siege out bottom a little bit. Trap build from Junkrat, to be expected. W build from Bala with Strafe damage. They picked that twice now, so no surprise there. And the Manticore, all standard picks. Light Bomb instead of Salvation for Ektar, as they're able to turn these kills directly into a keep. There is now a win condition for Mallow Oats. Gorge, as we've seen it. Hyperion, all base, kind of standard stuff. Boars to be expected. Riptide to be expected. And Blink Heal also to be expected. We'll see. With Cocoon, with a new Brack taking Cocoon though, it pretty much has to come onto Li Ming every time, or else her Disintegrate is going to rip it out in 2 seconds. And that's not really value. Big wave top here. No one immediately coming to the help of Rexar, so he's going to lose a big chunk of this wall here. But they've captured both nodes, and there's going to be a bit of a mid-fight here. Stitches looking aggressive, pushed up quite a bit. Foxy Devil being crafty in that bush, but is coming down to defend this point. A bit late timing on the root, so they're gonna be able to get this cap. But bottom is a ticking time bomb, so to speak, although actually Siege Camp will even this out, and Ace is here to clear it out as well. They currently have bottom, but they're gonna lose it in a second, and so there's gonna be another engage here of capture point of objective. The Hockey's on top though, it's gonna cap top, as we see quite the posturing here over this objective. Something I would like to see a bit of from Mallow Oats here is a few more rotations. Oh, as we see a nice dive and a good Q onto Stitches, but he's Stitches. He has a massive health bar, and that means he can withstand a lot of stuff, considering there's the only percentage damage I believe is through Piemaker on their team. And that's Manticore, which is a good giant killer, but not Tychus or Leoric level basic ability. Nice hook. Is it an eat? It's an eat, assuming there's a life bomb follow-up. Ew, just a tad bit early. Just a tad bit early. Oh, as we see Saint Terminator going down top. That is a huge kill. Huge. Because top is now almost uncontested. The rest of the team can rotate down, fight for bottom, and hopefully force something to happen before level 20s come. Mallow Oats is just going to try and stall things out now, hoping to get that half level to level 20, and then use that talent advantage to effectively get a team wipe. Piemaker a little extended. We see that beetle value coming out as Hook hits the beetle. All ults down on the side of platform. Mallow Oats has 4 ults up. As we see this point taken for the side of platform, they're trying to get the cap. Dirk with the first interrupt. Will he be able to get a second interrupt? No, he will not. What will platform do with this? Mid has no wall, so it looks like Li Ming is just trying to get some mid pressure down. This will give them lane prio with the catapult. I wonder if they go top with it next and just get... No, they're going to go bottom with it and alleviate some of the pressure bottom to make it a 1 structure advantage instead of 2 bot lane. It's going to fall easily, but we do see 20s out for the side of Mallow Oats. So they need... Are they going to try and engage hard here past the Dragon Knight? Are they going to try and clear the Dragon Knight? But that might leave them 20. That's a tough one. The bear gets the boot. As once again, I don't like this indecisiveness from platform. They seem scared, yet they have the objective. I know 20s on board, but this is really, you don't get a lot of opportunities in NGS games to really siege advantages. And with how passive they're being, maybe I would have liked them just to go all the way top for it. And I get that confirmed value because it seems like they're too scared to use the Dragon Knight bottom to get significant value. Especially now that 20's on both sides, they're going to run away here. But boars might? Boars are not going to come out. So now we have a one structure lead. As Chernobyl goes for the long hook, the dash misses, the pull comes out, and everyone just agrees armistice. Let's get camps. So the armistice is out, the camps are being taken. I would expect they're going to go for Bruiser next. Bruiser's going to take bottom. They're probably going to get clean prio here, clean it up. And is there a contest over this Bruiser camp? Or does Mallow Oats just go? No, there's going to be no contest. They see them bottom. Now's the time to get the top Bruiser camp. Then they'll probably go top and clear out this Bruiser camp and apply pressure on top keep. A hook comes out onto the bear. No one wants bear. Well, it's worth it, I guess. Kill the bear. It's one of those things where when you're the Rexo player, you're like, oh no, I lost my bear. And then the other team's like, oh wow, we got bear. So, I guess it's worth it. But it just means 20 seconds where the other team can't engage. Oh, but we do see a lovely nom nom onto the Nubrak as the light bomb comes out and he goes. And then there's a 5v4 that Mallow Oats is continuing to take as they are able to secure a kill onto the Hockeys. Interesting. Oh, another bear, pull onto the bear, but big stun from the bear as Goku is caught in his disintegrates. That goes, and they go poof. As the chase is on, they're looking for a little Stitches action. Is it going to be enough? The pull gets him out. And the hook! Ooh, the hook almost came out into the Brightwing there, which would have been a spicy meatball, to say the least. But, 2 kill advantage now. They're going to try and get objective and turn this into a Dragon Knight that's going to push bottom. Rexo has to be careful here. But he can stall the point out and do it quite alone. They're not going to be able to stall it out. But long. Oh, the bear goes down. They are able to stall it out. So that would be quite disappointing if they weren't able to turn a kill advantage into objective. Oh, and eat onto Rexo. The light bomb a little bit too early once again. And the stasis, and that's gonna nullify. Oh, as Ektar gets rooted, and he's gonna get blown up. As we see quite a turnaround there in the possibility of kills as a 2-for-0 trade. Riptide is gonna chunk Goku. Oh, Goku didn't? Goku went Calamity Butt Glass Cannon as well. Oh my. Oh my. I know Ming's opinion there on that build, but... Okay. Okay. Wipeout, trying to hold on the top as long as he can. Goku in the thick of it, but this is a bit of a loser's race, as it is a 3v2. 4 if you count Misha. I always count Misha. As we see the Hockey's going down here. Maybe you don't fight that? That's a tough... Because if you die there and they take objective, it's probably a loss. But if you let them have it and you're all up starting now, maybe it's a defense? I don't think they can do it without the Haka though. You need that frontline zoning out High Maker so you can't get all the siege damage they want. Noble gets the boot. The Dragon Knight's falling fast, but so is the core. And that's a lot of damage coming out as the strafe upgrade. And that's going to be GG. Oh my. Oh my. Let me bring the stats up quickly before I end the stream. What are you supposed to? There we go. Alright, we see a ton of damage from Piemaker, 0 deaths. Not the problem with Jim Raynor. Yeah, you got all that soak. Yeah, you got the camp. He kind of acted like a solo laner for most of the game. And is that enough damage in team fights to justify it? I don't know. 15-7 in kills. Clearly, Mallow Oats had the advantage throughout. There were times platform looked like they could have turned it, but once again, I see that passiveness when they have advantage. You know, when they have a Dragon Knight. I know they were down 20, but if you just kind of don't get the same value your opponent's getting when they get objective, when they get kills, you're forcing yourself to have to get those advantages, get those kills, get those objectives twice as much to get the same value if you're not getting the value right off the bat. And that was the main difference. I think Mallow Oats was able to really capitalize on any kill they got, whereas Platform didn't get that same value in the same situations. That's how I saw it, at least. But I'm going to wrap up here. Thanks again for participating in Canadian Corner. So, a bit off of it today. And I apologize for any of the amateur aspects of the cast. But, you know, I am an amateur. Thanks all for tuning in. And I will be back at some point this season for more scouting, casting.